If you've never heard of Death Valley, well, I'm going to tell about a legend, a myth, concerning the hidden city of Death Valley. And it's exceedingly hot there. Okay, the ground is cracked. I've been there once, and it was like a desert wasteland. Nothing. So there is talk of mummies, giants, and underground caverns. You may say, Gina, no way. Yes, really, there's like this account of this very thing. And so we're going to read about it. So said a San Diego, California newspaper in describing an event in Death Valley in 1947. Death Valley is a land of extremes, one of the hottest, driest, and lowest places on Earth, with summer temperatures averaging well over 100 degrees and a long history of human suffering in the vast desert. The valley appears to be aptly named, but people have been calling this rugged and desolate land home for as long as 9,000 years. There are traces of giants found in the desert. In August of 1947, a man named Howard E. Hill of Los Angeles, California, spoke before the city's transportation club and told a sensational story. The tale described the work of a man named Dr. F. Bruce Russell, who claimed to have discovered a series of complex tunnels deep below Death Valley in 1931. Russell, a retired Cincinnati, Ohio physician, and a colleague named Dr. Daniel S. Bovey, who had worked with an archaeological excavations in Mexico several years earlier, allegedly stumbled upon these caves quite by accident. Russell, who had reportedly moved west for his health, decided to check out mining opportunities. Now this is where it's going to get interesting, you all. According to the tale, while Russell was sinking a shaft for a mining claim, he fell into a cave when the soil gave way and discovered a catacomb of tunnels leading off into different directions. When Russell and Bovey began to explore the caverns, they followed one tunnel where they were extremely surprised to find the mummified remains of 3 gigantic men, 8 to 9 feet tall. The giants were clothed in garments consisting of a medium-length jacket and trousers extending slightly below the knees. The material texture resembled gray-dyed sheepskin, but they believed it to be taken from an animal unknown today. The room also held several artifacts that resembled Egyptian and American Indian designs, and hieroglyphs were chiseled on carefully polished granite. The explorers believed that they had found the burial place of the tribe's hierarchy. Following another tunnel, they came across what they described as a ritual hall. These ancient people that were there, they had a ritual hall. Here they once again found artifacts and markings and the well-preserved remains of animals, including dinosaurs, elephants, and tigers. Later it was suggested that perhaps these bones belonged to ancient saber-toothed tigers and mammoths. Further, Russell had described to Hill that he and Bovey had only touched the surface of their discovering, stating that there were at least 32 tunnels and estimating that they ran across 180 square miles across Death Valley and parts of southern Nevada. Professional archaeologists were skeptical of the story, and Los Angeles County Museum scientists pointed out that dinosaurs and saber-toothed tigers appeared on the Earth 10 to 13 million years apart. No one in the professional world of archaeology were interested enough in the story to check it out personally. Despite scientists' disinterest, Dr. Russell and a group of investors created a corporation called Amazing Explorations, Inc. to handle the release and hopefully profit from the remarkable find, but in the constantly shifting sands of the deceiving desert, Russell could not find the site the next time he tried to show his friends. Afterward, Russell disappeared. Months later, Russell's car was abandoned with a burst radiator in a remote area of Death Valley. His suitcase was still in the car. Of Dr. Bovee, he seemingly disappeared into the shadows far away from the mystery. And here's a picture of two men standing next to a mummified giant found in California. So look how tall these are, and look how short the men look. You know, is this a tale? Is this just a tale? Is that all it is? I don't think so. I think there's so much more to it. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you.